My name is Glenda Lasslett. I'm the chair of the Australian East Timor Association. It's my pleasure to welcome you here tonight. I'd like to begin by welcoming the people who are also watching us on Zoom in Australia and Timor-Leste. Very grateful we could have you here tonight as well. This event is to honour the struggle for independence, the struggle that has went on for so many years across so many lives. So in particular, we're looking at the Santa Cruz Massacre tonight, and the young people who marched, the young people who gave so much. I'd like to begin by respectfully acknowledging the traditional owners of the Kulin Nation land here in Melbourne, anywhere around Australia. We also have instances in Timor-Leste and the landers past present. It's my pleasure to hand over in a moment to Sara. I think most of you know Sara, but just in case you don't. Sara is a senior lecturer in anthropology at Monash University. Sara's research has focused on gender and development justice in Southeast Asia. From an academic perspective, but also developing data and analysis for local and international development agencies, such as the UN Development Programme, UN Women, Oxfam, and International Women's Development Agency. Sara also spent a decade working in solidarity with the East Timorese diaspora in Australia, advocating for human rights and self-determination before 1999, followed by many years working and researching in Timor-Leste after the nation became independent. Sara's published works include To Resist Is to Win, a collection of Shanana Bushmal's writings in 2000, and in 2009, Shanana, leader of the struggle for independence to Timor-Leste, which was translated into Portuguese and English. Sara also published Women and the Politics of Post-Conflict Timor-Leste in 2017. It's my pleasure to invite Sara to chairs.
Thanks so much, Glenda. We're here to remember the nearly 300 young people who were slain on the 12th of November 1991 and to launch a book of collected writings by survivors of that day and researchers. Presented at a forum held online during COVID in 2021, wasn't it, to mark the 30-year commemoration of that event. Your maths isn't wrong tonight. Tonight's 32 years since Santa Cruz. I'd like to acknowledge those who are here tonight who were at Santa Cruz. I know Chico, who's going to sing tonight, was there. I wondered if Carla Chung was here, another board member from AETA, but I don't think she's made it. And another friend of mine, Russell Anderson in Melbourne, was also there. I'd like to read the words of Father Yovito de Rebo from the foreword of the book we are watching tonight, who was at the 2021 forum, who said, "We are here today not only to remember the 3 decades anniversary of the traumatic event, the Santa Cruz Massacre. We are here today to celebrate the blessed and historic moment of the Timorese people's long road to freedom. We are here today to dignify the fight of those brave and nameless young people on the 12th of November 1991. I think the first thing we're going to do is to watch a little bit of Max Starr's film on the video here. I think most of you here tonight would know who Max Starr is. He filmed the footage at the Santa Cruz Cemetery we're about to watch. And the book was dedicated to Max because he just passed away, I think. He was an English journalist who was with the protesters at the cemetery, in the march and at the cemetery. And after filming, he hid the videotapes in a grave in the cemetery and picked them up later that night. The next day, a Dutch reporter, Saskia Koenberg, who I spoke to once and was the partner of Russell, who I thought might be here tonight, smuggled the tapes out of Dili And so the footage was first screened in the Netherlands, and then in Britain, and then all over the world, and totally discredited the Indonesian government's denials that an atrocity had occurred. Stahl's film has been described as the death knell for the continued dominance of Indonesia in Timor, as a crucial turning point, as a transformative event. The outrage from people watching the film laid the foundations for East Timorese independence. It also inspired a new wave of solidarity activists in Timor and outside, like myself, into the struggle for Timorese independence. Max lived in Timor from the end of the occupation in 1999, pretty much until he died in 2021. He loved East Timor and was awarded a national medal for his work and a Timorese passport. I think the only foreigner that has ever been given a Timorese passport.